I think this would be like a sellable result.
Our extension absolutely solves that problem. If I was gonna do this without this tool, it would be more work, but worse.
All right, Adrian, so we've got a cool new tool out right now that we just made. You're familiar with deepfakes?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I've done it once. It took too long.
This is kind of like deepfakes, but inverted. Instead of taking an image and applying it to a video and applying like that tracking and motion transfer, you take a video and you apply that motion onto a photo. So the photo kind of moves around. Well, here, let me just show you.
Yeah.
So this tool is online. Anybody can use it. And you can see like the image at the top right, that image of Jackie Chan is real. That's the input.
Oh, that's the real one.
Yeah, yeah. So like you could tell, like it looks pretty good from this distance, right?
Yeah.
And I think part of it is that the input, it's real video, it's human motion. So just capturing like those like vector points is gonna be realistic. It's not gonna get like the proportions perfectly right, but if the head stays like facing the same direction for the most part, then it tends to do pretty well.
It makes sense because it's a single input.
So this is the online one, which anybody can download. We'll put a link to it in the description below. Nate actually built an After Effects extension for this tool. So you can do everything inside of After Effects. The installer obviously can just download it and install. Sorry, Mac users, this is for Windows users only. Sign in with your pro account, and there you can see two faces. These are just like the demo faces, the input video, me, and then Nate's there as the input image. So the video will be the motion and the image is gonna be what the motion is then applied to. So here's an image.
It's me.
You might recognize that guy. So right now your head is a bit smaller than mine.
First time I've heard that.
I find that for like the best results, you want to match up the head sizes as closely as possible, but it's still gonna work.
So that's it? I see what you mean about the the side profile.
You can see like when you're facing camera for that brief moment, it looks pretty good, right?
And then
like
I go goblin mode. But yeah, no.
It looks like Animorphs.
It does.
Your face gets all like rat-like or something, which you're not like that in real life. But yeah, facing camera, like it has the blinking, which works pretty well, the mouth movement, it even generates like teeth.
What?
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
Stuff that's not, obviously not in the image.
Yeah, I'd say the best like input photo is probably like that expression right there. Probably like no real expression, eyes open, and it can generate the blinking.
So just how I always am.
Yeah, exactly. Here. If the input video didn't turn so much, I think this would be like a pretty sellable result, honestly. Even the lighting change, you see on the right side of your head, that lighting that kind of shifts around your ear.
Oh, you're right. You're even getting like some translucency. I guess that's what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. So
how does it do that?
I don't know. Surprisingly good results.
That's weird. That's cool.
It's that easy. We have the tool. It's going to be available for download. So I think there's a lot of cool stuff we can do with this. I'm not sure how far we can push it. And I figure today we can kind of find out and just mess around.
That sounds so fun.
Awesome.
That sounds great. Yeah, let's go.
So I wanted to test out our extension with some Nico impressions. Nico is known at the office as having the best impressions ever. So we just threw him a bunch of random celebrities to take on, and he did a really good job. The extension works better than the website for longer clips. That's probably because we have nicer GPUs on our machine. If you try and upload too long of a clip to the website version, it'll get stalled up. But if you have a beefy GPU and a pro account to ProductionCrate.com, download the extension because it's super nice being able to do everything in After Effects.
For sure.
And that's what I did for these Nico impressions. You want to check them out?
I do.
The key to a good Sean Connery impression is to pretend that you have peanut butter all over your tongue and your teeth. You have to roll around and get it all out.
So I really like this one because like it worked pretty well. Like Nico's like motions and reactions, like the head actually moved according. You could see some like displacement that happens. Like at the end, Nico kind of like laughs and puts his head down, and Sean Connery's head turns into like a balloon for a second.
To me, I think it might have been a mistake, but it kind of looked like he was fidgeting with his tie.
Chris, really throwing me a curveball right away.
It is.
Seems to be a staple in everyone's bag of impressions. Very good. Very bad. Not very good. Could be better.
For the walking impression, I thought it was pretty solid. The mouth wasn't moving very much. I have no idea why not, but everything else I thought worked out really nicely.
Can we hear yours?
not very good. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. This is gonna be the
stress test.
Stress test, yeah, to see how fast the mouth can move and keep up with Nico's Eminem impression.
Someone love me, do love me, you assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman and a venom robot. So that anything you say is ricocheting off of me and it'll goody. I'm a devastating word, ever demonstrating how to give a audience a feeling like it's never fading another day. It's a brand.
You look so bored, but it worked.
Yeah, like the expression doesn't change a whole lot for Eminem, but like, yeah, overall, I'm pretty impressed by this. When I used upresing, it added like an additional minute or 2 minutes, but those clips were, I think, like 30 seconds each, and none of them took more than like 5 minutes to generate. I could definitely see myself using this for like cutaways or stupid memes or something like that.
Well, I mean, I kind of went in another direction. So if you're looking for more applications, I might have something for you. I was wondering if I could use it more in the concept of like an actual shot, like not something that's just a joke.
Hey guys, I'm looking for Tony Stark. Haven't seen him for a while. Anybody know where he is? Tony? Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
First, we shot the footage. Chris was in a Spider-Man suit for real. I took that footage into After Effects and I stabilized his face from the actual full body footage. So I took a still frame of that and I uploaded it to a site called Dream Studio, which is an online way to use an AI which is called Stable Diffusion. The feature it has that I really wanted to use is called an image to image. So basically I took a still frame of your face from the stabilized face and I uploaded that, and then I used the image to image so I could tell it, give me back this same picture, but make it a cartoon. And what I ended up doing was combining the best parts of a lot of them together, along with some of the details from your actual face, so I could make it look as much like you as possible.
These AIs are like specifically standalone single image generators. So obviously it's not going to be perfectly consistent across every single frame. So that's going to introduce flickering. But I saw like none of that in
because
this.
our extension absolutely solves that problem, because now instead of a separate generation for each frame, it's one generation that we are now applying to the motion of your face.
Before having the Crate's image motion, if you wanted to do something like this, how would you have gone about it before?
If I was gonna do this without this tool, it would be more work, but worse.
If I was actually gonna use this in a project, it's either gonna be such a stupid project that quality really doesn't matter, or I would have done some planning ahead of time where those slight issues, they're not gonna come into play.
If you want a better result, you can get one with a little more effort.
If you want to try the extension or the browser tool yourself, we're gonna put links in the description below. And if you want us to mess with some more AI stuff or you have any ideas, let us know.